Julissa's back with the man. Not only makes, but he also collects foot bags. Hi, who?
Yes, I love this because I love a Kooky Collection, and of course I love some crafts. So let me introduce you to my friend Rob here. So take a look. This is the collection of foot bags. What is it about foot bags that you like so much that you started collecting them?
Well, I started kicking and juggling in 1983, the first year of college, and really got hooked, and so that's what started me on this whole business here.
The whole thing. And then you got curious and as to how they were made. You can kind of see in this collection, they're all different kinds, right? Like this is yarn. You got one, I showed you the one with magnets, and then you see these that have the different panels, right? But Rob, you said you started with this kind of like the baseball. Right, the baseball, and so you've got your whole setup. Take a look. I had no idea, you guys, how these were all created, but it's kind of quite a few details.
Right. This pattern is the basic, most simplest pattern, and these are cardboard templates that I used to cut out pieces of leather.
Okay.
So you start with a template, and let me get this straight. And after you do this, you poke holes in the leather, and then you sew them inside out.
And by holes, I mean there's like a ton of holes in that. So that's when you got this little machine.
Right. Each piece has 60 holes, and I got tired of using this all to make all the holes. So a buddy of mine created what's called a die, and this die punches holes in the piece for me. So this allows me to set the leather on the piece of metal and use this. This has 60 little pin pricks, and you can push it down and it makes the holes just in one.
So much easier.
Yes.
But then you hand stitch, and that's the different panels. So like this one, for instance, like those are a gazillion little panels in order to make this little bag here. So you have done different ones. So now you have a better idea of how they're made. And then this is the filler. But you said you can use any kind of thing, all different kinds of things.
There's many kinds of fillers, plastic beads, rubber beads, metal shot, depending on kind of what you want to do with it.
Yeah.
Some balls are really bouncy and behave differently than a ball that maybe you want to land on your head.
Like this one is kind of like a mini bean bag, right? This is a little different, but all kinds of fun different ones. This one, you can tell, you just now when you pick them up, I can get a sense of what might be inside. Very cool. And how long does it take you to make one of these?
So the simple one, the one piece, this would take about an hour, and an 8-piece like this would take 2.5 hours or so. It's much more work. This actually has almost a yard of thread, one single yard of thread, yes.
Interesting. Rob, thank you so much. Now I feel like I can look at a foot bag a little different now that I know how it's put together. Thank you so much for introducing us to your Kooky Collection and your craft as well. Of course, if you've got a Kooky Collection, I want to see it, so let us know. Good day at KMX TV.
Are we going to see any tricks?
Can you do a trick for us? I don't have any tricks up my sleeve. Got none. Yeah, go ahead. He's like, I just got the basics.
That is so not easy.
It's not, right?
Yeah,
and I just love that with the hat. It didn't. The hat stayed on. The hat stayed on the whole time. Thanks, Rob.
He's got skills.
He has mastered gravity.